While we were running down a road, or actually backing down a road, helper was on the left side of the truck backing this driver down, and we didn't see the line until after it was kind of too late. He had already rubbed up against it, kind of pulled the slack out of it and all that kind of stuff. So kind of talking with the driver, I run down the street every single Monday. Never had an issue with it before. Helper didn't see it. Kind of, that kind of story. So what I want to do today, and what we're going to do for probably the remainder of the week, is kind of talk about complacency and habit forming. So who can tell me what complacency actually is? What does it mean?
Getting comfortable.
Okay, getting comfortable, not paying attention to detail, kind of thing, right? So what are some other areas besides possibly low-hanging power lines or cable lines that we're complacent with? What are some things that we do every day that we probably don't pay as close attention to any longer?
Probably tree limbs.
Okay, tree limbs, kind of the same boat, right? What else?
Potholes.
All right, road conditions.
Vehicles, mailboxes.
Okay.
I don't know what you're looking for.
Following distance.
What do you do? What do you do throughout the day? What are some things that you guys do every single day? Scanning mirrors? Do you scan your mirrors every day?
All the time.
Are you paying 100% attention to detail when you're doing that?
Yeah.
Okay, some of you are. Everybody? What about following distance? Are you constantly counting? Or are you just assuming that you have 4 seconds? Whenever you're coming to a stop, are you always making a complete stop and paying attention, or are you just rolling stop? What are some things? What are things that you guys are doing? And I can't give you all the answers. What are some things that y'all are doing that we possibly aren't paying close enough attention to, that we're complacent with?
Well, that's a big one for me, as far as like stopping at stop signs.
Uh-huh.
I mean, sometimes you pull up to a stop sign, you got to pull up far enough to where you can see the intersection.
Yeah.
And then you don't come to a complete stop, you just roll out.
Absolutely.
And you may hit a bump.
Absolutely.
You hit that bump, it's going to set the camera off.
What about especially for Otis and the roll-off guys, entering a customer's property?
Yeah.
You guys go to the same customers every week, right?
Yeah.
9 times out of 10, nothing happens. You just roll right through, not even thinking about it. What about on that 10th time? Things like that. Anything else that you guys can think of?
Pretty much everything you do. I mean, it's repetitive, so
Yeah.
more than likely you start to take everything.
Yeah. So complacency is part of the job. It's gonna kind of always try to seep into our lives, try to seep into our jobs. Is complacency always a bad thing?
No, not really.
Things. What makes it not a bad thing? What would make it not so bad?
Good habits.
Having good habits, practicing on good habits, right? So that's kind of where we're going to leave it today. We're going to, just want to kind of introduce this. Tomorrow we're going to kind of talk about creating good habits and what it takes to do that, to where even if we are complacent, it really doesn't matter because we're doing what we need to do anyway, right?
Right.
All right, let's keep going.